Never caught off, not one day.
Never caught up, not one day.
But I'm still on my way, yeah.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
The ability to command and execute, but darling, you.
Okay. Violin, soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted, blick, bling, blow, I got your ice squinted. Mommy chose up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, he ain't got the power. Drip, drip, hit it with the shower. 50,000, I can flip it in an hour. My hoe looking chillin', expensive. Flex on flex, my friends is on fitness. Chunky checks, my bucks is all business. Brands on brands, it's offensive, huh? You ain't got the power. Eat 'em up, you can get devoured. It's a difference from a hero and a coward. Who are you? And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, hold up, you thought that you were had them looking for the witness, but you really wasn't giving any.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports. Bring you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers in their last game, a loss to Chicago. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Here's Porzingis. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable. I mean, he's got such a nice high release and a really soft, beautiful touch.
Shots good by Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The three from Tatum. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's good, 2 points. Tatum's got 5.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Williams with the block. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Tatum on the wing. Back to Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you got to pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the Pacers can't get it to go. A three from Tatum. Come on. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Turner. Outside Mathurin to the inside. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
On the wing, Walker. Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He's got 8.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. From downtown. Here's Porzingis. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Walker's shot is off.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside Tatum. Paving the lane. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
There's Brogdon following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. Turner covering. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Hield. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Personal foul.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. They swipe it. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown inside the line. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. In a moment here, take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks.
Fires, high post. Horford's shot is good.
Well, I tell you what, I love how Horford takes what the defense gives up. He's not forcing anything, not trying to make a play that's not there. Just smart basketball.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
To the middle. Here's Toppin.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
McConnell scanning the floor. Toppin inside. 3 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boston ball.
Boston leading by 16. Outside, White. Pass to Hauser. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Puts up a deep 3. A new 14 for Boston. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we should do in life normally, right?
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And the Celtics making a change here.
For the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Brown. Nothing on the board. Here's Nemhard. Pass to Toppin. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, Delano Banton.
1:06 left in the first half of the game. Here's Porzingis. That's good from 17 feet away. Porzingis has got 6.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
A shot by Nemhard, no good. Here's White. It's stolen by Brown. And a fast break now. The Pacers. And Toppin throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Toppin. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Inside. Pass to Nemhard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
A 3 from Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
Not trying to second-guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Williams. Down low. And the basket by Tatum. 19 points for Jason Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Number 13, Malcolm.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. Here's Brown. The Pacers making the shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Pacers now. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's McConnell. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. It's stolen by Brown. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Count that one from Toppin.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And the slam by Williams.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Assisted.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Back to Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still yet to score. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Neesmith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boston ball.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Toppin. They get it back. Six to shoot. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so here is Indiana. Pass to Jackson. Toppin, no one around him. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Horford, no luck. Toppin with it.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
For Indiana, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No luck that time either. Good if it goes. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a
32.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
And it's White missing. Walker with a clean look. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
White, good.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
On the wing, Turner. And he banks in the layup.
Well, the game plan offensively coming out of the half, I like it. I mean, they've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Outside, White. Lays it up off the glass. White's got 4 points this quarter.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
Turner for three. And Horford pulls it down.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
White, good.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA draft combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
To the paint. Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
On the wing, Brown. Back to Tatum. Picked by Williams. Tries the spin move. Clock at 4. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And Walker throws it down.
Nice timing on these jumps. Somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
The deep three from Tatum. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. When he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. Leans from outside. Connects, the jumper drops. Tatum's got 32 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
There is
no way we just saw that. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up.
Late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again.
Baby, take a break, let it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Patient, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down. Don't blame yourself for all. You see me do, I'm getting used to being loved, go the right way. My put up at the stool, said he got two. I said I'm cool, he looked at me like, you crazy. My heart stopped beating to the drum, but I sang this tune, I wrote for you, hey yo DJ. Play me the song, who set the mood, she want the truth, it's not the proof I have behind the face. Take a break and lick it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down.
I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one, if I broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one.
Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbor knows it. They see a young walk in with his kids, they don't know who he is, they didn't know that he up. No chain or no rollie, I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard that you blowing up fast, but I think it's better to slowly erupt. That money was burning a hole in my pocket, that who burned a little hole in my. We walked in the function, they dog got the bump and my dog got the rushing like Soviet pup. Roo, roo, nah, no. 2-6, we got loose screw. Turned like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do the cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. You ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. You ain't never gonna be me. It's best to stay in your parameters. You know they gon' GOAT me. I spell it out for you like fabulous. About to go put up on Riri. And that for the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is supposed to carry a lot of dough. I had to pop the top. The fence can't sit around and bone no more.
Take a break and lick it. Not a relationship, at least I try. Passion, baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down.
Sipping this sparkling water. Hours happening. Numbers. Hey. Quick drive to bust a move. She played the passage. Check my meal, grab lunch. Something casual. Did the stainless Daytona with the 3 clocks. Low key, all them people seen was a white drop. 4 G's for the sweatsuit. I might hit the opera, private diner, 1K a day for the private drive. So pristine, you would not see a flaw in my diamond. Birds chirping, did the green juice. She did the ice coffee. Quick play, sent the 20-piece down to Milwaukee. Couple days in Napa, just a reason to go take the road. She put it in my hand before the engines. Bottega wallet, real life, we not just rhyming. Chances to been through so much, I can write a book. Still get a rush counting up, it's never enough. Heated driveways, sun slide. We've been putting work in so long. Had to sacrifice a whole lot, but now it's way better days. Can't give up now, yeah, you gotta hold on. Girl, you could have been my only one, but you just had to check. I've been on the mission, strictly bad getting. Different, never missing. Got it out the kitchen. Know I lived it, I'm cut from that cloth. All I know is get it. Ask cargo, I'm in Paris talking big numbers. Sports band on the chrono paddock. Spin something, stressing out, trying to save the world, but it's getting tough. Told 2019, $1 million ain't enough. You can come down now, love, I'm pulling up. Sweatpants, pinky ring with the emerald cut. I hit the steam room, then I read a book. Take a couple calls, then I'm back to. I move how I move, I know it can get wicked. Quick off them, get your chicken. See how I'm coming, man? You know what I'm talking about? Hopping out Coupe de Ville, feeling like Goldie for real. Yeah. And that's just something slight, baby. I told 2019, $1 million ain't enough. We've been putting work in so long. Had to sacrifice a whole lot, but now it's way better days. Can't give up now, yeah, you gotta hold on. Girl, you could have been my only one, but you just had to check.
I've been on the mission, strictly bag getting. Different, never missing. Got it out the kitchen. Know I lived it. I'm cut from that cloth. All I know is get it. Spaceships on a blade. Cut from that cloth. All I know is get it.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Basketball on. UK Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Halliburton, that's good.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Dunn looking over the floor. Clarkson outside. Back to Edwards. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
To the inside.
terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Turner. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Flexing, plenty of muscle on that finish. Mathurin, tough to contain.
Outside Edwards. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Halliburton drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Kessler. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Now Kessler. Good work defensively by Turner. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle. When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Back to Edwards. It's rebounded by Indiana. Walker with it. Picked up by Bagley. Walker's shot is off. Jazz trailed by 4. Here's Edwards. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 5. Pacers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Here's Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Is on Colin Sexton.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
1 second left.
Love to see Matthew upping the intensity on D. Getting right up on his man and really bothering his shot.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
And that one, good. Matherin's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Jazz trailed by 8. It's stolen by Matherin. Out left to the wing. Here's Nembhard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Inside, Sexton. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So it's Utah now. To the middle. Here's Hendricks. And the rejection by Jackson. The second chance effort. George, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Sexton with it. Still scoreless. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Nembhard. From past the arc. Utah with the rebound. Here's George. No good with the layup.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Now, here's George. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Into the lane. Pass to Hendricks. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 6. Back to Brown. Off target from outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Jazz trailed by 6. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Outside Jackson. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Back to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. Pacers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. No good on the second free throw. Now, here's Nesmith. To the middle. Here's McConnell. And finally they hit one. McConnell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first-team All-Rookie and continues to develop.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Now here's Hield. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Hield. Offensive rebound. Back to Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton outside. He takes it in. Got a hand on it. Here's Clarkson. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Here's Mathurin. He has 6. Now Halliburton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars. Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Edwards can't hit. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Mathurin. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up. So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all three levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with the maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
To the inside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the wing right side. Back to Kessler. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here's Dunn. Still yet to score. Hands it from downtown.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Halliburton on the wing. Stolen by Clarkson. Pacers with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
2 shots. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Here's George. Following the score by Indiana. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Whether he's the ball handler or the roller, Edwards is always live in the two-man game.
And stolen by Sexton. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And it's the Pacers with the ball after the basket by Utah. And so Indiana again turning it over.
Number 10, Alec Burks.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Sexton. Left side, George. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Six on the shot clock. Goes up again. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
A nice shot by Brown. Here's Azubuike. 4 seconds left. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 8. And we'll be back right after this.
The Pacers, 37.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Sexton. Down low. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
The Pacers leading by 8. Now, here's Nesmith. And stolen by Sexton. A solo fast break. Finished off the break.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that.
And it's Sexton slamming it down.
And I'm telling you, this kid loves the spotlight, loves center stage. Sexton just firing up his teammates.
Inside. Pass to Azubuike. Now, here's Sexton. George looking around. On the clock. Here's Azubuike. Outside for George. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Turner with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Bagley. Toppin with it. To the inside. And stolen by Dunn. Pass to Edwards. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brown outside. It's tipped. 4 on the clock. For 3. Utah with the rebound. And there's another turnover by the Jazz.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton feeling it out again. And Toppin throws it down.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Halliburton drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Bagley with the rebound. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton for 3.
Dunn is a very physical defender. I mean, he gives his guys no room to operate.
To the paint. Bagley. Pass to Clarkson. Here's the drive. Edwards. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Down low. And Toppin throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
The Pacers making a switch here. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And it's Halliburton missing. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Healed from outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Clarkson. Driving in. Money!
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Hit the right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the heart.
Scoop up just like a line drive. Know my body. I go crazy, I go loco about that day's low. So promoters, please don't try me. I drop hits up just like Tiny. Then post the latest drip all on my IG. Diamonds chilly, neck, wrist, waterfall just like TLC. Keep it flies, now get on about a dozen, they ain't believe in me. Rich spill, Louis V, chrome hard and Tom Ford. Couldn't afford to watch, now I rock rollies and I got time for it. Jacking me, my heart got rabies, I need a test shot. Small town here, I started with nothing, now I'm the best. They doubted me, I'ma be the biggest thing they ever seen. See my name in flashing lights and cover magazines. Do it for the real ones and I do this for my team. They want me to fall off so bad, so bad. I don't know what you had, you had.
Who gon' save me now? I done found a reason. I made meaning of this grace I found. Got up off the ground, this Ellis for the learning. Nothing urgent, I resurfaced, it's a sermon. I ain't burden bound. I got purpose, I ain't perfect, but I'm certain right. I can't turn in spite, emerging from this burning light. What I've earned is mine, I ran him at my furthest line. The hands of turning time, I earn is trying to search and find. Tunnel vision blinded by the mission I reside in. Spot a goal and dive in, I'm out for growth and guidance. 5 aside, we out for battle, this is do or die. Who gon' rise from under tides and keep their eyes above it? Strength in numbers, winning ain't a place for comfort. Run a race or suffer, best to know your days are numbered. We triumphant, you best be taking cover. I was smothered, but I hit that shot before the buzzer. I feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Feel like dollar, 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Ready, set, go, indebted, full-fledged, I'm bringing it home. I'm bringing it home, you get it, spin webs and catch it, best know. Took my oaths, the code of honor, I'm a soldier, dawg. They hate to see me ballin', I can't hold them off. You should've took your chance, but that moment gone. Can't give a problem, no problems, cause my shoulder's strong. I was just speaking my piece, I was just breaking the mold. I am not taking defeat, cause I done been in it before. I gave my enemy buckets, I know the victory's sweet. Ain't no way I'ma rush it. Ain't going to 7, I'm sweet. On my bully, I'm on 10. On that court, I ain't got friends. Who is you, dog? I don't know. I don't break, I just bend. I be sliding in a groove. I don't teeter on no fence. I go stupid, I go dumb, like I ain't got no sense. I feel like dollar. 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. Feel like dollar. 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. I feel like dollar. 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man. I feel like dollar. 0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. I'm on my De Niro, trust me, you don't want no problems, man.
You want, what's the point at all? I'm living my best life, got things on the hotline, yeah baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue. I'll make up your mind, you ain't gotta worry, you ain't gotta lie, you ain't gotta love me, don't the vibe, why you being petty, you gotta stop being a I don't ever trip, that's not what I do. If you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. None of these other no. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta love me. Don't the vibe. Why you being petty? That's not what I do. All I know, if you can't make a choice, I'ma choose for you. Every single time you hit me up with a new excuse, I just fall back, I just fall back. Anytime I think that we getting close, you get out of pocket, start doing the most. I just hope your energy's the same. Soon as I go ghost, I just fall back, I just fall back. All my independent girls, I mean, one time. When my get it girls always looking so fine. So my, put your hands to the ceiling.